This is one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Hey,
What the
I was actually just here, so sorry to burst your bubble, man, but you're not actually the first one to land on the moon.
Wait, what?
I'm back because I have a promise to keep. I said I'd make a part two, but I want to do other things with the channel.
But you're still gonna make a part two, right?
Yeah, then I'm moving on. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft mod showcase. In this video, I'm going over every single planet in Beyond Earth from Mars all the way to Glacio. And this is part 2 to a showcase that I released a few months ago. And this is also going to be the last showcase I'm going to be doing for the foreseeable future. Here's my little setup that I have made here. So here you can see there are 4 ores that you can find on Mars. You get yourself your Mars iron ingots, you got your Mars diamond ore, your Mars ice shard ore, and your Mars ostrom ore. And that's basically it. That's all the ores that are here. And as for the biomes on Mars, Mars has a little bit more variation than the moon. As you can see, there are 3 biomes on Mars, which are right here. I was convenient enough to land in a place where all 3 are right next to each other. Right here, I landed in a Mars desert, and right next to the desert is this biome right here, which I'm about to cross over into, which is the Mars Rocky Plains. And right next to the Mars Rocky Plains is the Mars Ice Spikes. Yeah, that's all the biomes. Aside from the biomes, you got this one creature called the Martian Raptor, which is incredibly quick, and it only spawns in at night, and it's the only creature that spawns in on Mars, and it's pretty easy to kill, but it only drops rotten flesh. And that ice shard ore that I mentioned earlier, that also spawns on the moon, the only purpose that it has is, well, if you break it with a pickaxe, it just, gives you this, and you can turn it into packed ice. And of course, Mars iron, diamond, and ostrom can also be found on the planet. And the last thing there is to show here is the crafting of Cipher for the tier 3 rocket. You need 6 compressed ostrom, which is crafted just by putting 6 ostrom ingots into a compressor, and you got 6 ostrom ingots, a rocket nose cone, 2 buckets, 2 rocket pins, ostrom engine, which is 2 ostrom ingots, steel ingot, 2 redstone dust, an iron plate, an engine fan, an engine frame, and a dash plate. And then you got yourself an ostrom engine. Then you just need the ostrom tanks, which are 4 ostrom ingots, 4 steel ingots, and you got yourself ostrom tanks. Put those there, you got yourself a tier 3 rocket. I already fueled the tier 3 rocket with fuel, and I'm moving on to the next planet. So boom, here we go. 9, 8, 7. You know the rest. And now that we're back here, we can go over here and go to Venus. We'll go to Mercury in a little bit, but there's stuff that we need on Venus first. Boom, Venus. And now we are falling from the sky again. Any second now, we'll start to see the land. And I'm just gonna hold space here. That was smooth. That was close. Venus is definitely the most packed of all the planets as far as stuff to do goes. So to start, here's all the ores. We got your Venus coal, you got your Venus gold, Venus diamond, and Venus calorite, which we are going to get to in a little bit. As far as stuff to do, you got your Pigro village and your Pigro tower, which they're like basically right on the surface. And I'll like go up and show you guys what those are in a second. But this little location that I have where all this is kind of cool. If you look around, you could probably see some of the ores that I just showed off. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to the surface and see if I can find the Pigro village and Pigro tower. Alright, so I have finally come across the Pigro village, which, as you can see, very much resembles an end city, kind of. And also the Pigros that walk around look a lot like piglins. And over there you can see the Pigro tower. We'll get to that in a little bit. But I just want to go around this Pigro village for a little bit. But yeah, these guys carry on crossbows and behave very similarly to piglins, so be careful with gold and stuff like that. And also don't attack them. And I'm in. There's a barrel right here and see what's in there. And completely empty. Let's go to the next floor. See what I mean? This looks a lot like an end city. And there's another Pigro. And if I open that chest, I'm pretty sure these guys are going to become aggressive. So I'm going to prepare in advance. Alright, so here we go. I knew it. As you can see, this is pretty basic. There's some steel, there's a little bit of moon sand, cobwebs, or emeralds, basic stuff. And there's another floor, but I want to go over and see what's over here since those guys are aggro to me. these guys are pretty chill still. Some nether trees. I'm gonna go back down here, make my way over here to see what this area is all about, because this is the one unique type room that I haven't seen. Oh, so there's some netherite in here, there's some quartz, and there's some more pigro guys. That's really good. How much netherite? I see 1, 2, 3. There's an iron pickaxe, so I can't mine it. But I see 3, 4 netherite. There could be more on the other side. Okay, these guys are aggro again. Alright. 4 netherite in there, that's really good. These guys are aggro as well, but that's the same as before. We know what that is. These guys are about to attack again. Okay, very basic stuff. And I'm good. So a lot of pigros in here. How much should I risk just for this chest? Alright, I think I'm safe here. Alright, diamonds, gold. Alright, they're still shooting at me. And more diamonds and more gold and emeralds and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, that's basically everything that's in the pigro village. So I'm gonna see if I can. Ow. So I guess now I'm gonna make my way over to the tower and see what's over at that tower. And we are here at the pigro tower. So I am just gonna build my way up to the top, directly on the outer edge, and hopefully these guys will not attack on sight. I don't think they will, but they might. Whoa. And I know they'll attack if I open this chest right directly in front of them. And, okay, just a little bit. Right, steel, iron, emerald, diamond, okay. I guess off to the next level. And are these guys gonna be aggro? That'd be really annoying. Come on, are you aggro? Okay, they're not. Oh, there's a chest here, lovely. I'm just gonna build up, easy bit. That was a little bit too much. And, okay, basically just the same stuff. Alright, off to the next level. And nobody's up here, but there are people up there. Okay, so here, it's basically the same stuff. Cobwebs, emeralds, diamonds. Alright, now off the next level again. I don't want to do that risky maneuver again. And these guys up on the top are a creature called Mogglers. And they attack on sight, and they are very aggressive. Ow, okay. And you're dead. Alright. And these guys just drop rotten flesh. And what, you're just gonna run away? Just like piglins? I mean, like hoglins? Yeah, they behave basically the same way. Awesome. So if I just open the chest, it's basically the same stuff. Not any special loot or anything. Okay, so I'm gonna head back to the ship, and I will be back in just 1 second. And we're back. Alright, cool how that works. How you can just fall and teleport back to where you're trying to go. Alright, so anyway, now I'm just gonna hop back into the tier 3 ship, hop in, and boom. And now that we're back here, same thing again. I'm going to Mercury, and boom. And same thing as always, falling from the sky, and hold space last second. And where is my setup? Where's my setup? Should be around here somewhere. Okay, so after a little bit of trekking, I finally found the little setup that I made for this. And also, since we're on this planet, I think it's worth showing off that while you have the netherite spacesuit on, you are immune to lava. So that's kind of cool, and it also makes it a little bit easier to travel around Mercury. But yeah, this is Mercury. This is how the planet is throughout the entire place. But yeah. As far as unique landscapes in Mercury, this is all there is. There's only one biome in Mercury, and that biome is Mercury. And as far as ores go, there's only one ore, and that is iron. To make the tier 4 rocket, you need compressed calorite, which is what we got previously on Venus. And in order to get compressed calorite, you just got to put calorite ingots into a compressor, and then you got your 6 compressed calorite. And then you need 2 buckets, 2 rocket fins, calorite engine, which is 1 steel ingot, 2 calorite ingots, 2 redstone dust, 1 iron plate, an engine fan, an engine frame, and a dash plate. And then you got a calorite engine, 2 calorite tanks, which is 4 calorite ingots, 4 steel ingots, and then you got your calorite tank, and then boom, you got yourself your tier 4 rocket. I went ahead and crafted it already and placed it on the pads. Got one here already. I'm gonna get rid of all the previous rockets that I got, and I'm just gonna get in here and move on to the next planet. The last planet there is to show off so far in the base mod is in Proxima Client, and it is Glacio, which requires the tier 4 rocket, and here we go. We are landing on Glacio. As you can see, we are accelerating towards the ground incredibly quickly, and I'm just going to start holding space right here, and we're good. And this is actually really good that we landed here because frankly, Glacio is incredibly unstable ground. The thing with Glacio though is it is oxygen safe, so you don't have to wear a spacesuit. But while you're on this planet, you do gotta pay attention to where you step because this is compressed snow right here, and if you step into it, you will sink into it and start to freeze and take damage, which is really bad. So just make sure that you're standing on the little snow half blocks right here, or just wear leather boots. That's a little bit easier. Oh, okay. I had a feeling this was gonna happen. All right, here's my little strategy. If I eventually stop thinking, oh my gosh, I gotta stop? Yeah. Alright, but that's my little way of stopping thinking. I'm just gonna make my way back to the surface. Did a little bit of traveling onto the other biome in Glacio, which is basically just Glacio. When I landed here, I spawned in the Glacio ice spikes, but Glacio, the standard biome, is basically just some ice plains. And down there is a little bit of caverns, and if I wanted to, I could go down there, but I think I've explored enough in this video. That's basically everything for the planets, but there is still one more thing that I can show off before calling it quits. The last thing there is to show off here is the ability to make your own space stations. So on every single planet and also the moon, you can make your own space station, which is basically just a floating area above the planets that you can place whatever blocks you want on and basically just have your own house or whatever. And it's the same materials for every single place, but in order to actually make the space station, you need to have the materials on you when you come to space to click this button. But for the sake of making it easier, I'm just doing it in creative, so it'll just work regardless. So I'm just gonna click space station on Earth, so it'll create a space station directly in Earth's orbit. So I am falling above Earth, and I'm gonna hold space because I don't know when exactly the space station's gonna pop up. Could be, I'm gonna let go of it periodically. When's the space station gonna pop up? Oh, I see it. All right, so now I'm gonna hold space. And can I let go right here? Oh. Yeah, I think now is the perfect time to end the video, so thank you guys for watching, and I'd just like to say that most of my videos tend to get over 1,000 views, and most of the people that watch my videos don't end up subscribing, so I'd greatly appreciate if you guys subscribe, because it really helps me out and it supports the channel. So subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Later.